Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to our last week. Okay. Now this is awesome. So we've got a couple of things that we are going to go through.
What's going on here?
Alright, hopefully you guys can still hear me. Just getting a bit of feedback. So we've got a couple of things we've got to go through today. Okay, this is the last week. So we've got to make sure, first of all, that we're actually booked into chat to make sure we get our plan set up for the next couple of months. Okay, so you know what to do so we're going to move forward so we make great progress. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is, this is the part where we need to make sure that old habits don't start to slip back in. Okay, so I've been able to keep you accountable, the group has been able to keep you accountable, which is fantastic. Okay, now we need to make sure that we keep continuing that. We need to make sure that you've got some form of external accountability, which is different for each person, but that's what we're going to go through on the call. So we need to make sure that we book in a time for this week to make sure we actually get that happening. So, other than that, you guys have all done really, really well. Okay, you made great progress, you've set some great habits in, and now this is only the start of the results. Okay, so of course I'll be checking in with you to make sure that you're on track, you've got the results. If not, we'll keep working together until you do, which is part of the deal. Apart from that, if you have, you need to make sure that there's some longevity here. So we need to make sure that this is not just going to be another program where you go on and go off it. So we need to make sure, cool, you've got results, you've started to make great habits. Now how do we make sure that you keep that for the next not only 2 months, but 6 months, a year down the track, a year into the future, or however long you want to stay at this rate. Okay, so that's super important. We need to make sure that stays on track, and that's done quite easily. First of all, it's done by one, having the strategy, okay, which is exactly what we go through on the phone. But secondly, okay, it's making sure that where you want to get to is in your mind the level that you should be at. Okay, we all kind of have an imbalance between what we think we deserve and what we think we should be at in terms of the health of our body and what we're actually comfortable being at. Okay, so the way to change that is to raise this. Is this where we want to be? Is the same level as where we're comfortable. Anything below that is uncomfortable. Okay, and once we get into that uncomfortable zone, we start to change. Right? It's just human nature. You know, if you put anyone into a situation where they don't want to be, they'll get out of it. Or they'll do whatever they need to do to make a change or to make it comfortable. The trick is to make sure that where you want to be comfortable is where your ideal body is at. So that's super important. That's going to be the big focus for this week. Okay, making sure we get your plan set up, making sure that you've got your results, and making sure that we spend this last week tweaking, okay, and setting in place what you guys are going to do over the next couple of months. So I'll be in touch with you all, quite closely over this next week. Make sure you stay in touch, and remember, if you've got questions, post them up into the group, and we'll be able to really set you guys up for the next couple of months. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Remember, if you've got questions, post them up.